It's good.
Hi everyone, welcome to Live on the Wildside. My name's Gwen, and today we have Nova, our female Caracal. She's setting it up. So this is our 5-year-old Caracal Nova. She is one of our animal ambassadors. That's an animal that we take out for programs, for education, to help tell the public about these different kinds of animals. We have quite a variety of animal ambassadors, but these animals are used for not one-on-one contact with guests out in a big public setting. She's been used for programs with Jack Hanna, Jeff Corwin, and other special guests like that. So Nova here is an African cat. They are actually the smallest of the African cats, but they are the fastest of the smaller cats that there are. These guys can run up to 50 miles an hour. They're not sprinters like cheetahs, so cheetahs can reach 58 miles an hour, where these guys are just runners. They are carnivores, so that means they eat meat, but they eat a variety of meat. But what they're best known for is birds. These guys have the ability to jump up to 10 feet in the air and catch a guinea fowl. That's an African bird that, as it's flying up out of the air, it can grab that bird either with their mouth or swat it down with their amazing paws. So Nova here, she's about 30 pounds. So that's about average size. You can see her amazing ears there. So she has these amazing ears, which gets people confused, thinking they're probably a lynx. They're known as desert lynx, is another name for them, but they are not in the lynx family. They're not related to a lynx at all. Their body type is totally different. Their ears are amazing. As you can see, they're constantly moving, listening to everything going on. And in those ears, they have at least 20 muscles that help them make those ears move around. Now you see those long hairs on the edges there, those tufts. There's so many different thoughts behind what the purpose of them are. For communicating with other caracals. These are solitary animals. They just get together to mate, or they might have a mate that they live with. But other than that, they're typically a solitary animal. Today it's super windy out here, and so she hears all different sounds. She's quite comfortable laying out here. She has this amazing coat that also helps her blend in with the grasses. So you guys would find these cats in Africa, Asia, the Middle East, India, and so these hairs right here, they help them blend in with the grasses in Africa. As far as other things, there's a nomadic tribe that calls them gazelle cats, also in Africa, because they're small like the gazelles that live in that area, but they're super fast, and they are the type of cat just like domestic cats. So how they get their prey is like they pounce them. Just like a domestic cat at home, if you have a cat and they play and they pounce whatever toy they have, these cats, that's how they would get their prey as well. If anyone out there has any questions, we would love some questions. So just shout them out and we'll answer those for you. Again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us every day for our different animals we bring to you. Since we are all at home. So today is the cat, tomorrow is the monkeys. So tomorrow you'll join myself and Tracy and Courtney, and we'll bring you, hopefully if it doesn't rain, the spider monkey, and Simone, who is a booted macaque as well. But you can see her ears are just beautiful. These are just beautiful cats. They are not pets though. These are not a cat you would have for a pet ever. They do not do well in your house. They should never be in your house. The other cat a lot of people think of, similar, have the same skill as far as jumping, is a serval. So a serval kind of roams the same area. Servals like a little bit different area, but both cats, because it's hot in Africa, they tend to hunt either first thing in the morning, in the evening, or late at night. Oh, Nova here, she is 5 years old. She just turned 5 years old this month. And she does live by herself. We do have a male, but they are separated. Nova here is a spayed cat. We've had her here at TGR Exotics since she was a baby, so she's not new to the zoo. If you've come here to visit, you would have seen her with our male Star-Lord across from the gibbons and baboons. But right now we have them separated because it was breeding season in the fall, and she is a spayed cat and she's not interested in being with her male, because like I said, they are solitary animals, so they don't enjoy being with other animals, just like some people would rather be by themselves all the time. And they don't like being sociable with other people. That's kind of how these guys are. They just like to get together for a moment and be on their way. We also would like to give some shout outs again to, I can't say enough for Min. Y'all hear about Min every day. Min has taken the time to seek out produce from a particular grocery store who's been so generous to give it to her and her bring it to us. So we have been so fortunate to have so much stuff. Then yesterday, Farley's Fit Kitchen, which is in Spring, which is a fabulous, if you like prepared healthy foods, it's super tasty. Anyways, they do a lot of produce, and so they were able to donate a bunch of produce to us yesterday, and truly our baboons enjoyed that produce yesterday. And then we've had quite a few people donate via Venmo, PayPal, and on our GoFundMe page, and I really appreciate that. Really appreciate Kelso. I wasn't here the other day. Oh, you hear all kinds of sounds. So you hear those are our ruffed lemurs. You hear that whooping sound is our spotted hyena. So that's like the spotted hyena is making like her alarm call. So that's letting everyone in her clan know that there is something up. It could be us out in the yard. It could be someone else on the other side of the property. But the lemurs that you hear kind of started off. The lemurs are kind of like your dogs barking, letting you know something's up. But you can see Nova's ears are twitching, trying to figure out what's up and what's going on. So Nova here, like I said, is a carnivore. So we feed them a fortified beef-based diet that's a zoo commercial diet. And she gets about a pound of that every day. On Fridays, we do whole prey days because, you know, in the wild, cats wouldn't get a regular diet every day. So they have to have something to kind of give them, kind of like you don't give your animals wet food all the time, you give them dry food. So they need something that has the bone, the fur, helps with their teeth, their gut, that whole digestive thing. So Fridays here is whole prey day for all our other cats. And then her treats, you know, we think of a treat maybe a piece of fruit or even a cookie. For her, her treat would be a hopper mouse. She likes little mice. Everything that we feed here, that if it's a mouse or a rat, it is already dead. We get everything already dead, frozen, and we thaw it, so we don't have to kill anything here. We never feed anything live here. The only thing that gets live food would be our otter. He likes to have crawfish, a live crawfish, but that's it. Nova does have her claws, so I'm cautious when I pet her and stuff. We do clip her nails, but you know, she has claws. You know how kitties like to play. She does have nails, and we never want to get scratched. The other cats that we have here at TGR Exotics is we do have a serval, Apophis, who is 17 years old. Like I said, we have another Caracal named Star-Lord that is 5 years old. And we also have a pair of Eurasian lynx, Natasha and Thanos, and they are turning 5 years old April, May. So those are the other cats. We did have a tiger years ago. She lived to be almost 18 years old, so she's passed away. So we no longer have a tiger here, but we have all these amazing other smaller cats. Does anyone have any questions here today about anything? Or if you have any animals you would like to see us bring out here for you guys on Live on the Wildside, since they've extended our home stays until the beginning of May, that gives us lots of opportunity. So her teeth. So someone asked about her teeth. So she is a carnivore, so she does have super sharp teeth because she has to eat meat. So what was the question regarding the teeth? Courtney is letting me know that right now. Are they sharp? And so her teeth are super sharp because you have to remember I told you that we get a whole prey item. Whole prey item means it's a whole animal of some sort. For her, it could be a large rat. We've done pheasants before. We used to give her chicken, like a chicken leg, a chicken drumstick. Some of you kids might eat. But she had problems with the bones getting stuck in those sharp teeth. So she does not get those anymore. So we stay with something that we don't have to worry about picking bones out of her teeth or worrying about her choking on something just like your parents would on you. Is she full grown? This is it. And I hate to say, she is full grown. She's about 30 pounds and I think she's a little overweight. She is, but she is full grown. They're not a big cat at all. They're a smaller cat. They're tall. I don't know if she'll get up for you. Let's see if we can get her up. She's quite content laying here. But you can see she does have a longer tail. Like if you think of a lynx, because we were talking about a lot of people thinks that these guys are lynx because of those ear tufts. Lynx have super short tails, and she has a longer tail. Even our Eurasian lynx, their tails are probably a third of this size or not even this long. She hears stuff going on. These guys do make sounds. They don't make a lot of sounds. They make like, they hiss and they spit. They make a chirpy sound like when they're happy. But other than that, they don't have a lot of vocalizations. Someone asked, do we have birds like eagles? We do have raptors. So a raptor, there's a bunch of different kinds of raptors. So we have here Eurasian eagle owls, which are the biggest of the owls. We have a pair of them. We have a saker falcon. We have an auger buzzard. And you would think, oh, a buzzard like a vulture. Well, an auger buzzard from Africa. They look similar. They're like a hawk here. But he's a nice big bird. We also have lurch, who is a vulture. We have a raven also. All these birds that I'm talking about right now are all meat eaters. We have also a pair of kookaburras who are, they're the ones that laugh, as older people know about the song about kookaburras. So they actually eat pinkies and they eat bugs. There's some part carnivore and insectivore. Someone asked, does she have any natural predators? So let's think, we're in Africa. What are animals bigger than her that would eat meat? So you fall into lions, hyenas, spotted hyenas. When you have kittens, you know, let's say there's babies, there's other predators that would go after smaller cats. You know, there's birds that also would eat a smaller cat, but mostly the other cats and hyenas, wild dogs, those would be predators at night or during the day for these guys. Anything that's a carnivore bigger than them would be a threat to them in the wild. So I want to thank everyone for joining us today at TGR Exotics for Live on the Wild Side. Tomorrow we will be having monkeys, which will be our spider monkey Sophia and our booted macaque Simone, which are lots of fun in Crazy Town. Hopefully the rain will stay away and we can do that. But again, I want to thank everyone for watching us every day. I've seen a lot of the people in the neighborhood walking by telling me how much they've enjoyed it. But I appreciate everyone bringing by their, even if it's not a lot like Min is bringing the boxes. We've had a lot of moms cleaning out their refrigerators, bringing us with the stuff that they overbought, or, you know, your stuff goes bad and you hate to throw it away. You know, it's a good resource. Definitely the pigs would eat it, if not the goats. But anything you have would be fantastic. And then also you can go online and read more about how you can donate via PayPal, Venmo, or on our GoFundMe page. And hopefully this will all clear up and we can get back to normal and you guys can come out and see these animals yourself. Any last questions? Get up. She says, I just want to roll around. I just want to roll around. I know, but do you want to get up? Huh? Do you want to get up? Huh? She says, I don't know. I like laying here. She's quite content just laying here, hanging out, watching everything. She has Athena the pig in front of her, who she doesn't mind. So she's been out here walking around since she was little. We're just gonna sit here. She says, I want to go this way. Oh, we're not going that way. But you guys can see she's not a really big cat. She's small. She's walking cautiously, smelling everything. She says, oh, there's my friend Athena. She says, oh. But, oh. Let me get her leashes tangled. Oh, there she goes. She just wants to roll around on the grass. Well, thanks again for joining us and hope to see you guys tomorrow for Live on the Wild Side with our monkeys. Thanks, bye.